How you doing? Hopefully this one works better. I think what happened this afternoon on the live was I accidentally, something happened on my phone. Something rang, or I clicked on a notification by accident or something, and it kicked me out of the live for a second. And then I jumped right back in. And I'm I'm mostly wondering if that had something to do with the Zoom issue that we had. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we will be in better shape now. So let me know what you see. Can you see these pallets over to my left? Can you see the top and bottom and all sides of the box? Hi, Cara. How you doing? Good to see ya. So this afternoon, we found out an issue on the Patreon live that we had a live that what you guys were seeing was significantly more zoomed in than what I was seeing on my screen. So it kept me being out of camera because what I was seeing on my screen wasn't what I was able to go by. So I'm going to assume that that was the issue. And we will see if it stays good for the whole live, then we might be able to assume that that was the concern. But in the meantime, I had said that we would probably work on the teapot and the vase, but I lied. I just want to work on this. I hope you guys are okay with that. Hi, Lorna. Oh, good. I'm glad it's better. Okay, good. I'm glad you're doing good too, Cara. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out. Oh, I shouldn't put that there. I'm going to forget that's there. All right. So I realized when I was painting it yesterday, right? We've got our little cabinet with our drawers, right? When I was painting this yesterday, I was looking at it this way, thinking that this was the top, only to go and put it in and realize that it is actually upside down. So what I think I want to do is I want to continue to fill all of this in, but then I want to do the same thing but flip it the other way so that they match on the top and bottom, I think. That's weird. Are you getting the same error again, Barb? Is anyone else having that issue? I don't understand. Okay, well, we will work on that. We will see what we get to. So this one, I think I'm going to try and replicate it and have it flip around this way so that they kind of go together. And then we're going to do a bunch of stuff on here. We're going to do Mod Podge and glitter on the handles. We'll do all kinds of painting around the edges and the frames. Might even do Mod Podge and glitter on this edge here to go around it, and then we'll do some more painting. We'll figure it out, but we're gonna be doing more than just painting. Just looks like it's gonna connect and then the screen goes black. That's so strange. Oh, I wish I knew what the heck that was. So anyways, we will continue on with this one. We still have more to paint. And then we will potentially try and replicate it on the other one. And we'll continue painting. I'm so excited for this. I am going to go and I'm going to buy like 5 more of these. And we'll kind of go from there and see what we can do. All right. So you guys might remember that I did some little curly cues here by the side, but I painted over them there. So we're going to add in some more over here. And then we're going to add in some more stuff up here, and we'll continue on. Hi, Kim. Hi, Paula. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I cleaned some of my brushes today. I got out the good brush cleaner and tried to get some of them cleaned. They're not all great, but They're not too shabby, so we might have a little bit better luck with a little control over the painting today. So first thing I need is my piece of paper towel that I'm gonna wet and put over top of the divots in my palette. And we will keep going. Let's see. Mom's doing okay today. Mom's doing all right today. She's doing okay. Yeah, thanks for asking, Tina. I appreciate that. Hi, Gabrielle. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, so I'm going to put out some purple pizzazz. How about you, Tina? How have you been doing? How have you been feeling? You been doing okay? Purple pizzazz. Peacock teal. And Barb, how was the rest of your day? Did the power outage screw your day pretty bad? Or was it a blip? You're good? I'm so glad to hear that, Tina. So glad to hear that. Ooh. All right. Looking at this, the things that jump out to me are, I need some more of the kind of dark purple and the darker pink. And I think I need a bit more teal. More teal up here, I think. Maybe even a little bit more teal down here. And then some more of the pinky purple over here. We might end up adding in, well, we've got some cone work to do too. So I think I'm not going to paint everything super full with brushwork, because I want to leave some room for the cone work. And we might work on that tonight too. Very possible. Third color is Sugar Plum by Folk Art. Remembering to thin it down. Bad day started in 1958. Oh, Barb. I'm so sorry. Urgh. Shaking paint really tests and lets you know how out of shape you are. Like, it doesn't lie. It's like, you know what? You're shaking paint. You shouldn't be winded, maybe. But I am. All the time. All right. Whoop. And we have now, so Sugar Plum. Now it's going to be a lot thicker. So I'm going to add some Flow Medium to that. But first I'm going to put my Apple Barrel Candy Pink. So upsetting with Apple Barrel because it's usually a pretty crappy paint for dotting. It cracks a lot when it dries, but they have some beautiful colors. So the brushwork seems to be a good mix for them though. All right, and so this one, what did I say it's called? Candy Pink. And I'm just gonna get rid of some of the boogers. You can tell by when I'm cleaning off the lid on this one, all of the paint that's dried just crumbles and turns to dust. So you know it's a little thinner. But sometimes got to do this to get them to close properly, right? All right, bear with me 2 seconds here. I'm just going to dump this and then wipe this off, and we will be ready to jump in and go again. Oh, and I will have to add in some pouring medium to that one. And I think it had a couple chunkies in it too, so we'll get that taken care of too. And bear with me 2 seconds, and I will be right back to the comments. And I will catch up. And I just threw out my... Apparently I didn't do a great job of getting rid of the chunks, because look, got them in there. I'm pretty sure there are chunks in here too. Hopefully we'll be all right. Patty, what's new? Let's see here. Started the tissue box design on a round. I've been doing this art crap for 60 plus years, and laying in guides on rounds still kicks my ass. Base coat round 4. Oh, that's so frustrating. Do you find that it doesn't get centered? Is there a common thing that is? Not that you haven't tried every possible solution, I'm sure, already. Tina, thank you for being so good at that. Thank you for posting that live there. You're amazing. I appreciate that you do that. I'll get my shit together one of these days. Oop. I wonder if I put a link in my stories, if it'd be clickable. Like if I could post a story with the link every day for these ones. I wonder if that would work. I will have to Google and see. But if anybody knows, let me know, because that might be a nice way to get the link out there and maybe promote the live a little bit too. Heaven forbid I actually, promote myself. That would be a novel thing to do, wouldn't it? Hi, Lay. How you doing? Good to see ya. All right. Let's see if this is thin enough. Then we can get back to it. Going drop by drop, or only a couple drops at a time, because you want to make sure, especially with the brushwork, you don't want this to turn translucent. You want to still have it nice, be nice and opaque. And you just pummel it for a minute. All right, here we go. I need to cut more tissue paper, more paper towel. Yeah, the swirlies are gone. I painted over them. I was too freaking lazy to get my section stencils, and I thought I could eyeball the compass with an angle ruler. Oh, that's frustrating. But I've been there, so I feel ya. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then let's spray these, and then we are good to move on, I think. Public lives are shown when you go directly to YouTube. Yeah, so here's a question. When I schedule it ahead of time, when you go to my YouTube channel, do you see upcoming lives as well, or do you just see the stuff that's already gone past? I know, what a crazy idea, hey, Gabrielle? It doesn't sound like me at all, does it? I don't know, Patty, what this is with this cold weather, but it's bullshit. I'm so sick of it. I'm so tired of it. I had to put on layers to go outside today, and I still didn't put on socks because I will not go back to wearing socks again. I'm done with that. Hi, Asia. How you doing? Good to see ya. Haven't heard from Nicole today, but she did say that she might disappear for a couple more days again, but that she will be back. I want to try something, you guys. Hold on. All right, guys, I need your help. We're going to pick out a glitter color for the handles because I feel like I want to try it and see how it does. Oh, that's right. Kara got her hair braided. All right, let me scroll back. My dad used to cut the paper towels with the smaller cut lines into halves to save money. Sick of the cold air too. I can't believe I know. Ready for the beach weather. Wouldn't that be nice? Good memory, Lay. Hello, everybody. Oh, you love them. That's wonderful. Parents and grandparents are amazing. They lived the hard way. That's right. Come to Texas is close to 90. Oh, my God. That's intense. That is intense. I just want to try it first and see how this goes. All right, so I'm going to grab, I need a brush that I don't care about, don't I? Okay, let's see. So we have this here, right? And we have some glitter colors. Part of me thinks like this, I really like this blue. I have this lighter teal, but I think it's too green. But I also have this darker teal. But I could use a combination of them too. I could do the blue on the handles and then the teal around the edge here and make that all glitter. I know the blue isn't one of the colors in it, but I don't know if that matters. What do you guys think? Car, it's been 35 degrees Celsius, 90. Wow, that's bananas. I love complaining about hot weather much better than complaining about the cold weather. I agree. So we have, let's show this again. Ooh, or mix them together. All right, Miss Fancy Pants. Let's do that, shall we? What do I have for a cup to mix them in? What are you over here? You're just a little Dixie cup. I'm sure I could do something with you. Sure. All right, so we want to mix the blue and the teal together. I did find the mica pots at Dollar Tree. They didn't have as many at mine as you had at yours. But I bought the combo that's like the purple, these ones here. And I'm going to definitely try and hit up another one and see if they have the others. So I got those ones. That's the purple. So thank you for posting that. That's awesome. That was so nice. I think Sensory Hell to have glitter on the handles, but pretty glitter colors. That's a good point. Well, I was thinking what I could do is I could cover them in glitter and then I could UV resin just the handles to make them smooth. That's what I was thinking. When did you scare me? All right, but it's good to see ya. All right, we're going to try mixing them. So I've got my little cup of blue. Oh, that's pretty. Hold on here. Oh, that's really pretty. I think it might need a little bit more teal. Yeah. Do you think the UV resin would work on the handles? Or should I go and buy glitter paint? Would I be better off that way? All right, let me scroll back. There were 2 shade cards at yours. Yeah, I saw the pictures. I want to try and see if I can find the other one. Lay, weren't those cowboy boots that Crow was being cute? I heard they were adorable. Hi, Tara. How you doing? It's good to see ya. Oh, did ya? You posted a video? Oh, I haven't looked. Tina jumped. Okay. Yeah, are you back home, Tara? At the airport in Florida, our flight has been delayed 5 times. Oh my God. Dun, dun, dun. Tina's very smart. If you do it side by side, UV could work. Yeah, that's true. Oh, but then I'm going to be stuck with doing it on the other one too. We're going to forego this. I'm going to buy a bottle of glitter paint and we're going to go that route. So I'm going to fix this, by, how can I combine these? Oh, I can totally combine these ones. So I'm going to combine some of this, and then I'll have a little container with just the mix. Or I could create a mix. How do I do that? So I'll take that. I'll keep this. I'll dump that in there. We'll close up this one. And we'll save the mix for later. The mix is there. It's a good mix. That is a great suggestion by Tina. Thank you for that. And we will come back to it. I know, but at least the texture, at least I wouldn't have to UV resin them. I could varnish the crap out of them. I could probably put the multiple layers of varnish on. That's what I'm thinking anyway, Lay. That's where my head is at. If I could put if I get the glitter paint and then just do multiple layers of the, you know, varnish. Thank you. All right, let's. Cool. And now I've got a new mix, a new glitter mix, that when I start doing ornaments again, it'll be very pretty with the purple and the teal. All right, that's good for now. Thank you for indulging my little tangent. So Tara, I'm sorry, I didn't answer your question. What we are working on is, I bought this little cabinet that has a couple sets of drawers, And so we're working on painting these. This is I'm painting something to keep for myself for this one. I got this cabinet to put on. I've got a couple sets of cube shelves. Hang on, I'll show you. Hold on, that'll be easier. One sec. Uh-oh. So I bought this little cabinet to go on the cube shelves that are on this side of my bed. So they're 3 by 3. So there's 2 that are buried that I'm keeping all kinds of inventory under. And then these top ones, uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. I was probably breathing in glitter. So these ones here, that cabinet will actually fit in one of those cubbies perfectly. And I figured it'll be good to, you know, hold my pills, hold Audrey's pills, and little stuff for the bedside table. Thank you, Cara. Yeah, 2 times. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean this up. All right, let's see. I got to get some of this new Mac Tack for my table too. A little worse for wear. I got to get that black silicone mat is what I need to get. All right, so I'm just going to go throw this in the kitchen garbage in case this makes Audrey sneeze later. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So this is the little cabinet, and what we were just doing, I got the urge. I wanted to cover the handles in glitter, and then maybe this trim around here in glitter. But the thought of UV resining it or varnishing the absolute shit out of it kind of kicked the excitement out of that idea. So we're going to keep doing this. We're going to replicate this, but flip it upside down on this drawer. And then we'll paint the whole sides and everything too. And then I'm going to get some peel and stick wallpaper to put on the inside. And I think maybe even on the outside and on the inside in here, so that it looks really cute when I pull it out. Because if I paint it, it's going to get stuck. All right, let me just scroll back because I know I'm behind here. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm really behind in my comments. Yeah, is it bad weather, Tara? You threw your phone up in the air when the video scared you. That's not good. That doesn't sound like fun. How you doing, Cindy? It's good to see ya. Yeah, that's a lot of delays. They said maintenance, but there's also bad weather. Oh, yuck. I did have those cheap glitter paints. Now, what I don't know is where I put them. Or if I did keep them or if I actually gave them away. So I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Now, the other option is we could use a color shift. We could use like a purple color shift or the teal color shift. Those could be cool for the handle. I'm worried that they're going to really show. What I like about the glitter is because these are really rough and I didn't sand them, I feel like the glitter can kind of cover it a little. So I think you're right, Tina. I got to go for the extreme glitter. All right, bear with me. I'm still scrolling back. I'm still behind. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. I'm so behind. I'm not going to separate all the glitter. Hi, Holly. How you doing? I see yeah. One of these days, those glitter containers are going to pop open, and we're all going to die. Yeah, the resin scares the crap out of me. Because I wouldn't be able to resin the edges. Because my UV lamp isn't big enough to do that, and I couldn't do regular resin. So I'd have to do UV resin. But I like the layer of thick resin, but maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm still scrolling back, so sorry, you guys. Every time a new comment comes in, it refreshes, and then I have to scroll all over again. Yeah, I'll have to swatch it. You're right. I know, they're huge things of glitter. The glitter, so the glitter was for the handles. I've got mica powder that I bought to just keep playing with the glouche, potentially, to have some different colors around. Sorry, now I have to scroll back again because it refreshed and now I'm screwed. Sorry, hold on. Thank you for the blessed poo, Tina. Yeah, at least the sneeze waited. That's a good point. Patty had to hide stuff first. You saw that too, right? What? Had to hide stuff first? What did I miss there? Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Tara. Yep, there's my choose. Every time. I'll look at the Folk Art Extreme Glitter. Bear with me, Tara. I can't see the screen. Give me a minute to scroll back. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I promise I'm getting to you. I promise, promise, promise. It just takes me a minute. Thick layer of bliss all over. It'll be the smoothest ever. Maybe, but it'll squish. That's okay. I know. I'm doing the best that I can. I hope you're able to get home soon. Turning into the Hulk. That's not a good thing. All right, so let's go back to this one. And let us continue. I'm going to try and get you guys up here where you can actually see. There we go. There we go. I did not know you were that close to leaving. My apologies. All right, so I am going to go now with, we're going to do the purple and the fuchsia. And I'm going to do a swoop in here, I think. All right, there we go. Now, what size? So I want to do some here. But what size they're going to be this way. So what size do I want to do them? All right, I think I want to do then a size 2. And we'll fill in those spaces. Tara, did you watch She-Hulk? Never seen that one. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to do the fuchsia. With purple tips. That paint is too thin. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Well, I'll have to do 2 layers of it then. I think I did 2 layers on the other ones, but let's see if I can fix this a little bit. Stop. God, stop touching it, Jamie. Okay, I'm making it worse. Yeah, they did turn out nice and vibrant, didn't they? I think the second coat did make a difference for sure. So I'll definitely do that again. There's a couple of them that I think maybe even need a 3rd coat. So this one will probably need a 3rd coat. These ones A couple of these ones need 2 coats still. But I'm really happy with them. Did you guys see that video of people on the plane watching their TV screens from TV screen vids from outside and under the plane as it was flying? No, I haven't seen that. Yeah, it's that really thick stuff, so it's I'm going to have to, I should really add some paint medium to the whole bottle then, I think, eh? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, lay. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. I'll just have to do another coat after. All right, so let's try that. I think that's a good idea, Lay. I'm going to put the paint back in the bottle. We'll give it a shake. And we will see if I add some more. I'm going to clean out this paint container then. Because there's all kinds of goop here. And all kinds of boogers in this lid. So let's get that out of there first. And then we'll do exactly what Lay suggested, and we'll put that paint that has the fluid medium back in the bottle. We'll give it a shake, see what that does for us, and maybe even add more of the paint medium to the bottle to potentially help the whole bottle. Sometimes that is the best option too when you're trying to mix it all up. If you've got really thick paint, like that other teal one that I had that was so thick that I didn't even bother using the paint. Something like that, you could chuck some of the paint medium in the paint bottle and give it a good shake, and that can sometimes help break up any of the goopiness that's already in the bottle. Sometimes. Doesn't always work, but sometimes. Okay, bear with me 1 second. Let me finish this, and then I'll be back to the chat. All right, so now I got to get in there with paper towel. I'm going to try and scoop out the rest of this boogery stuff that's in here. So hard when you know that it's not the paint that you want, but they have a color that you can't get in any other line of paint. At least now we know more about how to use mediums and stuff, so we've got a better chance at being able to use it, right? But still, so frustrating. All right. Let's see. So we'll put this paint back in here. And we are going to put a few bits of matte medium in here as well. All right. Oh, and let me throw in a couple ball bearings and see if that helps too. Bear with me. All right, so while I'm shaking this, I'm going to scroll back on the comments. Bear with me. It'll be more frustrating if you don't, especially if the others are thicker. Yeah, we all watch hours of paint mixing. That's true. That's very true. see if this helps. I want to get one of those little mini paint shakers that you can get in the store. I definitely need to get myself that OBS software or something, because comments on here drive me nuts, because like I said, they refresh every single time. So even if I'm in the middle of reading a comment, if I don't have my finger on the screen, they'll refresh and then I have to scroll back and start over again. TikTok is nice that way. They stay scrolled so I know where I am for the most part. But I feel like the software that I would use to keep my camera separate so it would always be at the right angle might be a solution for that as well. All right, I'm still shaking. Just give me another minute here. And let's see now what this looks like. Still too thick, but I will add just literally 1 drop. Let's see what that does. Da-da! What a pain in the ass. Okay. Hi, Velvet. How you doing? Holly, the first paint person I watched was Mixed Media Girl, and I was obsessed with her. I have never seen her, but thanks for that, for mentioning that. That's great. That's a great resource for everybody. I'll go check her out too. You can learn there's so many people teaching so many things out there, right? This might just be a more translucent paint too. Anything's possible, right? All right, let's try that. See if that is any better. We shall see. If you have a second YouTube account like your mom's, perhaps you could just watch along on a second screen. If I'm going to have the 2 screens, though, I might as well have the streaming software that can organize all that stuff for me, I think. Because I don't have, other than my iPad, and that's going to take up the same amount of space as anything else that I could use with it. And that still doesn't solve the auto refresh issue. But we'll figure it out. All kinds of things to try. All right, so now let's go. I'm going to put in a solid purple. And I'm going to do that with my number 1 liner. And Gabrielle will be right back. Fantastic. All right. So now, if I do this one, where do I want to do it? What are you working on tonight, Cindy? And Holly, are you doing okay? All right, and now we'll do we're going to go in with one more couple small swoops. We're going to go in with the size, I'm actually going to go in with a size 20. No, I'm going to go in with a size 1. 1 round brush. 2. No, 0. 0. Long term, of course, OBS or something's more professional. I just thought the way that you'd... Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll take a look at that. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, she's up on it a lot. She's been out in her living room in her crate, though, too. I think that she's a little stressed out with just all the change and everything that there is around the apartment. She doesn't seem terribly thrilled with it. But she does seem to really like the new bed, which makes me feel happy. All right, so I'm going to do a bunch of little ones like this going down the side. Go to the other side. Cats always go running about if we move furniture around, and they just plop back on the couch wherever it ended up. That's good. Yeah, Audrey seems none too thrilled. She's dealing with it, though. I've got a little tent set up for her on the couch that she hibernates in quite a bit these last couple days. She's hibernated in for these last couple of days. But she has been sleeping up on the bed with me, so that's a good sign. All right, so now we need to finish it up here. I'm going to go with a size 1 brush. She actually slept on the bed with Mom last night for a little while. She never does that at night. So cool. All right, so we are going hot pink. And now I'm going to go teal. Lay, did you end up painting anything today? I feel like now we need to go with what else am I going for here? Nope, not motivated today. Haven't tried. Have you painted yet, Lorna? They are so entertaining. I thought for sure she sat in here tonight staring at the table, and as soon as I brought her pink bed in here, she went out into the living room and laid down. Okay then. See you later. Let's go with the teal with the purple tips. It's really pretty, isn't it? There's some of these color combos that I need to definitely go back to and do more with them. I like the pink with the teal tips too. That's good. Oh, that's okay. You take care of you, Lorna. We totally understand. You just make sure you take care of you, please. Oh, there's one in here that I didn't replicate on the other side. That one there. Huh. And then we've got a little bit more to do, and then we're getting very close to doing some coning, I think. So we're going to go with, it's purple, dark purple with a teal tip. Dark purple with teal tip. So this went over here to like here. So I need to fill in down here, don't I? It's totally okay, Lorna. Nothing to stress about at all, we promise. Please just take care of yourself, okay? That's the super important part. I need you to take care of you so you can keep coming and hanging out with us, right? And for anybody watching, there is never, ever, ever any pressure to interact in the chat more or less than you choose. You could interact every single day for months and then decide to come and watch and not say anything. That is totally fine. You do you. As long as you know that this space is here, that's all that matters. Okay, so let's see. We need to do more up here. You know, I'm going to use a larger brush, actually. I'm going to go up to a size 1 round brush. That was a size 1, so I'm going to go up to a size 2. How about that? Hopefully you'll get a chance to paint soon, Lorna, and you'll feel good to be able to do that. Working on a couple light switch covers. Night. Oh, you did? You use the same colors? That's awesome. Fantastic. What color am I going to use down here now? I think I'm going to use the purple with the teal again. Purple with the teal. like so. I think that looks all right. I can't wait to see your light switch covers, Holly. Very feathery looking. Yes. Oh, I like that. Like a Mardi Gras mask or something, like those masquerade masks or something. That'd be cool. All right, so we've got that. Now we can start adding in, I'm going to add in a couple more small ones. And I'm actually going to add some stuff in with a size 0 brush. Now with the size 0 brush, I think I'm going to, I think I'm going to, like it's teeny, 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 tiny. I'm going to do a bunch of little ones, but I think I'm going to go in solid colors. At least a little bit. We love you too, Lorna. And Gabrielle's back. Fantastic. Welcome back. All right, so we're going to go with the purple and the teal again. Actually, no. We're going to go with purple. We're going to go with purple there. And purple there. And where else can we do a purple? Let's do one here. And another one here. I will definitely do a little bit of pink. Tina and other purple lovers, do you prefer purples that lean pink or lean blue? That's a good question. You like Vivid Violet? What brand is that, Holly? Pink is fun, eh? All right, so now we're going to go with the dark pink. You like the blue leaning purples? I like the truer purples as opposed to the plum purples a lot of the time. All right, so now let's add I'm going to use purple with a pink tip. Right in here. Purple with a pink tip. That goes in here. Purple. Pink tip. Oops, that didn't work. That wasn't enough paint. Let's try that again. There we go. I feel like we need to do something else down here too. Yeah, the plums, when you get the really nice red leaning purples that are the really nice plums and you combine them with red, they look really, really fancy. I think when I go to purples, I feel like Tina's similar. It's like the purples and blues and teals and kind of already going in that direction anyway in the cool sides of things, but not that they're not beautiful. To me, it looks purple, Deco Art Americana. Okay, cool. I will definitely check that one out. Almost more magenta. Oh, cool. I wonder if I've got it here. I don't think I do. No, I definitely don't, so I'll have to grab that one. It is important. Yeah, just every color. Just give me all the colors. All the colors all the time. All right, we're going to do one more down here, and we're going to do a teal with a dark pink. Like that, down on the bottom. Teal with a dark pink. And that goes down here. That didn't work well at all. You know what, I think I want to do one more in here. I think. I'm going to use this different shaped brush. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to do dark pink with purple. And we're going to do that right here. I'm okay with that. This is experimentation. Some of it's going to work, some of it's not. That's all something. And then we're going to go... Where are we going to go now? I think the coning's going to go around the border, and then we've got some bigger chunks in here where I think we can do bigger bits of them and maybe, yeah, a little bit of all of it. The cool colors, not so much for the warm, yeah. I love the color red best, but it has to be the right red. Oh, you and Lay are just two peas in a pod, aren't you? Why are you craving ice cream right now? Because we're all cold. And Tina, you prefer gold over silver? Not so much the pastels, but you like the bright, yeah. A lot of the metallic reds can be almost pinkish, eh? They can be way more pink than they are red. I find that frustrating. All right, so let's do some coning, shall we? Let me cover up these paints and make sure that they are protected. And yeah, I think now we do some coning. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do around the edges yet for the coning. So for now, we're just going to focus on adding detail to the main part of the painting. We'll start here. I want to do a lot of overlapping, I think, with this one. Let me zoom in a bit. There we go. In paint, yes. In jewelry, like silver. There you go. What about a painted necklace? Just trying to stump you now. We are going to... We're going to add a lot of little itty bitty stuff in here. That looks so pretty. Oh, you see a face now? With the mustache? This Cadence paint is incredible, Lay. I might, I'll have to have a look and see if I can find a website where I can order it direct. If not, I might have to say, hey, here's like $150. What can you get me of that paint? And ship it, including shipping. Now you can't unsee it. Even better. I go 1. No, it looks like a monkey, and the handle is the binoculars. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yep, okay, I see it. Looks like Maurice from Madagascar. There's his mouth. I totally see it. It does, doesn't it? Running around like a footless chicken. Yeah, I want to fill this to the gills. I want tons and tons of detail in here, I think. I mean, Maurice from Madagascar is basically still parade vibes. Exactly, right? Exactly. It tracks. It completely and totally tracks. Okay, so let's start here. We're going to go here. Here, 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 and here. Oops. And we're going to go here, here. I like that. Ooh, this is fun. How are you guys doing? You all right? Okay, Patty has a problem. I want chocolate, but there isn't any in my house. No chocolate chips either because I ate them too. Hunting I go. How far is the store? How far of a drive is it to a Dollar Tree or a Dollarama? Yeah, it would probably take 4 weeks. That's a good idea. Any Nutella? All right, so then over here, we are going to go, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, Tina says, it seems you've had this dilemma before, Patty. Sounds good, Holly. It was good to see you. We'll be here for about another 45 minutes-ish. If we don't see you today, hopefully we'll see you again soon, and have a great rest of your weekend and a good week ahead of you. You always have this dilemma. Hot chocolate. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, so now I'm going to go here. No, I gotta unclog this first. Ooh, and marshmallows. Marshmallows is a good substitute when you don't have chocolate too. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to live without this teal cadence paint anymore, because this is too beautiful. It's all right. I was off camera there. I will fix it. $7-Eleven's on skip. There you go. The texture of this paint with the coning too is just, ooh. Yeah. Oh, really? They're not all this beautiful? Because this one and the golds, did you pick the two prettiest ones to send me? They're so pretty. Are all in down mode here. Poop, Patty. Boo. Keep a Ted about Betty Crocker in your... Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you. I'll definitely have to look and see if I can order them, because they are too good. Let's do another one here. Obviously the prettiest ones and the ones I thought you'd enjoy most. No, that's for sure. That makes sense. I appreciate it very, very much. I love it. All right. What's next? Next we have dots in here. And then this one is going to go this way. I was off again. Sorry. I know I was off screen. Shit. Hot milk with cocoa and lots of miniature marshmallows. There you go. Well done. Good call. Marshmallows are great. So I do think that the issue from this afternoon was that I got bumped out of the live and had to jump back in it at the very beginning. And I think that that did something to the resolution and kept it from being the proper resolution in Zoom at that point. I think that's what happened. Yeah, it was a disaster. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That was a cluster. So hopefully that's what it was. If tonight ends up being okay, then I think we'll be able to assume that that's what it was. But thank you again for everybody sharing what they were seeing and what was happening to them to get that figured out. And with any luck, we'll get Barb's login taken care of too, which would be great. Okay, so now and then this one will go here. So fingers crossed it'll be over now. And this is the other one. So this one has to come out here. Okay, so that is where we are at so far. I kind of want to do just like a bunch of swoops and stuff all the way around the edges. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to think about that one for a minute. This one I have to go back over here because I need to do this one. I'm so glad you like it. All right, so now we're going to do this one. And this one, I feel like I was off screen for that one again. I'm sorry. I'll zoom out again here in a sec. All right, bear with me. Let me zoom out. So this is how we're now looking. All right, this actually helps to look at it like this because then we can figure out where the next stuff needs to go. Add paw prints like on your incense holder. If I do them in there, or I could even do them on the handle, that would be cool. Ooh. Yeah, I think just, yeah, not even having to worry, just like throwing paint on there. You could just splash a whole bunch of it on there and it would look good. That's a great idea though. Let's do a paw print. So the paw print might sit right there. I could do one in each corner even too. That would be cute. Why don't we do the paw prints in on the border? Let's do that. Because I like that a lot. All right, so this one, we're going to start here. And then this one will go here. The cadence on top of these paints looks really cool too. I'm tempted to add a whole bunch more overlapping with the brush strokes. Tempting anyway. Let's see. So in here, we're going to add dots. Let's zoom in here. Thank you, Lorna. Did you see that blue-green butterfly I did? I feel like I did, but I don't remember. Just a bunch of swirls and swoops. Basically, the colors made it look good. Yeah, that can make a difference. Yeah, watered down can be beautiful too. All right, let's add a couple of these. So we're going to go 1 and 2 here. And then we're going to go where? This is under the purple, so we're going to go right here. And let's do one here, one here, and one here. I want to see what this looks like. It's different than what I wanted, but that's okay. Gonna put some more paint there. Hold on. Cool. All right, let me scroll back. I expect you to refresh my page at least once a day. Still getting ornament orders. Jenna is still telling everyone about you. Oh, good. That's great. Yeah, sorry. I'm totally in the zone. That's awesome. So where does this one start then? This one starts here. So we start with a swoop here. I'm going to go here. We're going to just do it a little differently than the other side, because why not? Well, it's a little clumpy, but you know what? I don't really care. And I am going to bring this one up here. I'll do another one up here. Try and redeem that a little bit. There. Okay. It's a little more clustered, but you know what? It is what it is. Let's now go. So this is gonna go dots. And then we're gonna do a swoop here. Trying to replicate the other side still. There. And then And then what do we have? We have this one. Like so. So let's do another swoop here. And maybe here. And then we go here, and then here. So this goes like so. All right, so that is where we are at now. So we have these big empty spaces down here. I'm going to add more here. We're going to add a bunch here. Hold on. Yeah, it will be. It'll be tactile heaven, won't it? I'm leaving them a little, I'm doing too many dots before I go in and start. That looks cool. Before I go in and start shaping the swoops, I think. I think I'm waiting a little too long there. Because Jenna started painting ornaments again. Yep, that's usually when you know, right? Like somebody must be painting ornaments that has one of my ornament holders. I'll have to go look at the butterfly later. I will go take a peek. All right, so we're gonna now go where? We're gonna go, this is here. All right, so I think this should have gone that way. And I just did, again, what I said I shouldn't do. Just put too many of them on at once. That's all right. All right, so there's that. I just want to keep adding to it. I don't want to stop. Oh my God. I need to do something big like this, don't I? Great big ass canvas like this. I like having those layers on there so much. Oh my God, can you imagine a mural? All right, mac and cheese. And Lorna's gonna try and get some painting done tomorrow. That's gonna be fun, Lorna. I'm excited for you. Yeah, it dries pretty quick. I really shouldn't do quite so many dots all at once. Mac and cheese and a hot Pop-Tart. No frosting and butter on top. Oh, never had that before. I haven't had a hot Pop-Tart in ages. So Leigh is going to go mix some bluish purples to make Tina Temptation Stone or candle holder or something. I think that's a great idea. Thank you, Lorna. Look at Tina. What? What? You rang? All right, let's see what else we can do here. Or just an unfrosted Pop-Tart? Or yeah, is it homemade? And I just did it again. But you know what? Oh well. This is going to be really fun to replicate, isn't it? I just realized I'm like, oh crap, I'm going to have to replicate this. But maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't. But maybe I do. All right, let's go back down here. And let's now go here, here, and here. They look like they're kind of just dripping. I do need to do a big one, don't I? I do. I didn't mention replacing it on the other side, replicating it on the other side, because I didn't want to kill your flow. I appreciate that. I appreciate being being allowed to come to that on my own, because that one would have, that would have panicked me a little bit. Never had a homemade Pop-Tart before. All right, let's do a couple more. That's more of what I wanted to do. All right. Strawberry and blueberry. I've never had them. Been drinking tea and water all evening and drink less cola, but I'm done. Time for Bailey's. Had a girl. Used to like to eat toasted Pop-Tarts. I used to eat strawberry Pop-Tarts when I was little, but then they changed the recipe and it tasted different. And then I stopped wanting them. I've never had the unfrosted ones. That's so cool. I feel like other than in here, what do we think? Holy crap. I think we did good. All right, so now let's, for Tina and Lay. Isn't that an incredible blue? All right, let me scroll back. Yeah, Bailey's is good. Still going to recommend this every time someone brings up Bailey's. If you get a strawberry daiquiri, put Bailey's in it instead of rum. You will not be sorry. Thank you, Kim. Oh, excuse me. I hiccuped and burped all at the same time while I was trying to say thank you. I'm so sorry. That caught me off guard. Strawberry and cherry Pop-Tarts. Ah, frosted cherry are my favorite. We couldn't get them up here in Canada for a long time, but we can get them in Canada now. They came back right after Patty picked up a pack for me in the States. Did you put it in your tea or do you drink it straight? Add a girl, just sip it. It really does make it pop, doesn't it? And then, hold on, we're going to do something right here. It's so pretty. So this is the Cadence paint. Tia Maria for coffee. Thank you, Kim. Thanks, Tina. Good luck. And then a paw print in the corners. All right. Oh, this is fun. Holy shit. Lorna, thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight. This was a lot of fun. Oh, no, I did the paw print upside down. Yet again, forgot which side is the opening. So we'll fix that. We'll fix that another day. It's fine for now. I know, and it was perfect too. It was a perfect little paw print. But bye, little paw print. We'll see you again tomorrow. So I'm thinking what I could do is I could do paw prints across the handle. Or I could just do it a solid color. Right? Because, yeah, it's supposed to be this way. Monkey. Right? So I'll do paw prints in the corners. And then we'll go from there. I need to do this on something big. Like this is, maybe I just do a huge collection in these colors because I feel like this is the only thing I want to do now. Like I love the overlapping. I love all of that. Yeah, the frosted cherry are my favorite. Good night, Lorna. It was wonderful to see you. Thank you so very much. It was a cute little paw print, wasn't it, Kim? It was so cute. Yeah. Didn't even notice. Oh, well. It's fine. It's fine. You totally should try Bailey's in your coffee. Make an arrow on the handle. That's a good idea. I'm going to grab my pencil. I will even do it this way. Up. 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 There we go. Now we got arrows over there. And this one will even go here. We'll go top. And then I can paint over it. Thank you, Kim. I'm so glad you like it. Good night, you guys. I love you both. I love all of you guys so much. Thank you for joining me tonight. I will put out my live schedule tomorrow. I won't be doing a live tomorrow. My guess is my next live is going to either be, I think it might be Tuesday afternoon. I don't think we'll be doing a nighttime live on Tuesday, but we'll do one Tuesday afternoon. We've got an inspiration deck card pull live coming up closer to the end of the week. We'll have at least 2 sessions for the Symmetry Seekers on Patreon for our tissue box workshop. And then we'll do a bunch of lives, of course, to work on this. And maybe one of these days we'll get back to the teapot and the vase. But I don't know. This is making me really, really happy. Really, really happy. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me for tonight, guys. I love you guys to bits. Kara's about to go do the nightly routine. Have a wonderful night, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon, Kara. Good night, Barb. Thank you so much. Mark the second drawer in advance. That's a good call. I will definitely do that. Thank you, Lay. Good night, you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me, Tina. I love you to bits. Thank you all for coming and continually showing up for me. And I hope you know how grateful I am and how much I love you guys to bits. I'm ready to do some more fun stuff with you. We got lots and lots. Follow the fun. Jam Emily. I love you. You guys are awesome. Good night, Tina. I'm so glad you like it, Kara. Thank you so much. I love you guys to bits. Good night, Lay. And thank you again. Good night, Patty. All right. I will see you guys very, very soon. And we'll keep going. Bye. Love ya. See ya. Bye.